What is going on, Talonmates? It's your boy, your TalonMasterJ here. And ladies and gentlemen, if you just saw it, we just had a phenomenal Pokemon Presents for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, which, again, is it recency bias to go with the crowd and say that these games might be the best of the franchise? Yes, but based on what we just saw, I think we got some good stuff coming, ladies and gentlemen. I think we got some good stuff, and I am hyped. And if you're hyped, drop a like, leave a comment down below what you're most hyped for about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and subscribe if you're new. I'm trying to get to 150 on the sub channel, maybe even 200. Who knows? I don't know. Every subscriber, greatly appreciated. You guys are the best. Straight up. But let's get into it, guys, because we are on the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet website. We're going to break down everything that we just saw for Scarlet and Violet. Now, they had a bunch of other stuff there, and you guys can check the icon in the screen. That's going to have my reaction video to the presents. So we're just going to go through it, and we're going to look at what we saw for Scarlet and Violet, because all the other games, and it's all miscellaneous games and whatnot. And the only one of those I really play is Pokemon Masters EX. And I just wasted 3,000 gems trying to get May with her Blaziken. Yeah, that failed miserably. But can't be surprised there. But Scarlet and Violet, let's look at it. First up, we have new forms discovered for the legendary Pokemon Koraidon and Miraidon. During your adventure, you will meet a legendary Pokemon, either Koraidon or Miraidon, and it will join you on your journey. Now, I couldn't figure out whether or not this was going to be at the beginning of the game or the end of the game, straight up. If it's the beginning of the game, they give you a legendary at the beginning, that's kind of weird. Unless it's only designed to be your ride Pokemon until, like, the climax, which is a little bit passable. Koraidon and Miraidon are full of mystery and are said to have power that far surpasses that of other Pokemon. Not surprising. It seems Koraidon and Miraidon have even more forms than those we've already discovered. These Pokemon are capable of changing their forms to better suit what they're doing or what terrain they're traveling over. And we saw they have the grass one, they have the rock climbing, they can fly in the sky. Okay, so here it is. Sprinting build / dryad mode. Traveling through Paladio on foot. By the way, Paladio is the name of the region. We'll get into that. Can be quite the hassle. If you learn how to ride sprinting build Koraidon or drive mode Miraidon, you'll be able to traverse the expansive Paladio region more freely and at full speed. It may look like a motorcycle, but it uses its powerful legs to run on all fours. Understandable. Accelerates by generating energy in its tail and throat, which transform into wheel-like rings. Now, at first glance, Miraidon looks so freaking cool in this. Alright, next up. Swimming build aquatic mode. On your adventure, you'll be able to jump into rivers, lakes, and vibrant oceans to approach the Pokemon that live there, or cross perilous waters in a snap by riding swimming build Koraidon or aquatic mode. Floats by making its throat into a flotation device. Okay, so the tire front looks like a flotation device, so it's a little bit like a Buizel Floatzel thing. And it propels itself by spreading a membrane between its toes and paddling through the water. Aquatic mode propels itself by rotating its rings, but it also uses the jet engines on its legs to move forward on the water. Gliding build glide mode. You can jump from mountains, towering cliffs, or tall buildings and glide toward your destination. Not only does this offer you more options when choosing what to do, but you can also freely glide around and enjoy a view that you can see only from the Paldean skies. Koraidon gliding build, it unravels the twisted tendrils on its head, forming wings to catch the air and glide through the skies. Glide mode, the antenna extend and spread a membrane of energy. Okay, that makes sense. And those are pretty cool. We get to see soaring in the sky for the first time since Oras. That is cool. I'm a fan of that. And I'm not going to put Let's Go Pikachu in here because that was only a limited amount of Pokemon. Like, this is actually soaring in the sky, but the question is, will we be able to battle in the sky? Like wild Pokemon. I'm not talking about sky battles. Sky battles were terrible. Next up, fight alongside with friends in the Terra... Oh, actually, I should probably do that one first. The Terrestrial Pokemon. Or Terrestrial Pokemon. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Terrestrial? I don't know, but it's a phenomenon. It's a gimmick of the region. And it looked freaking cool as hell! It looked cool as hell! A Terra Jewel appeals above the Pokemon's head like a crown, and the Pokemon's body glistens like a cut gemstone. It said that terrestrial energy that seeps from the ground of Paldea is involved in the phenomenon, but Professor Seda and Professor Turo are reasons. Okay, so this is their gimmick, so to speak. The Terra Jewel and the luster on the Pokemon's body differ depending on the type. All Pokemon that call the Paldea region home can terrestrialize. Terrestrializing holds the key to victory or defeat in battles in the Paldea region. All Pokemon in Paldea can terrestrialize. We saw that, they said that. Each Pokemon is a Terra type. A Terra type is inactive until the Pokemon terrestrializes, at which time the Pokemon's type will change to its Terra type. For example, some Eevee will have a normal Terra type, but some other Eevee have a flying? Whoa! Okay, they didn't say that in the trailer. But Eevee does not have a flying type evolution yet. That makes me wonder. There are 18 types, yeah, we understand that. Terrestrializing allows you to enhance your battle strategies by increasing the power of any moves that have the same type as your Pokemon's Terra type, or by changing your Pokemon's weaknesses. When to activate this special transformation and the combination of Pokemon and Terra types you choose to use are all up to you. Find what works best for you to gain the upper hand in battle. You can terrestrialize a Pokemon once per battle, and this transformation will last until the battle ends. Okay, so it's like Mega Evolution. When a terrestrialized Pokemon uses a move that matches its Terra type and at least one of its original types, the boost to that move's power will be even greater, which is cool. You will need a Terra Orb to terrestrialize a Pokemon. Your Terra Orb will lose all its terrestrial energy, and you won't be able to use it again until it's been recharged. You can charge your Terra Orb if you touch crystals overflowing with terrestrial energy or go to a Pokemon Center. Only select trainers are allowed to carry a Terra Orb, not surprising. You can find shining crystals scattered around many locations throughout the region. Okay, so it's sort of like Dynamax crystals in a sense. And then this part, the Terra Raid battle. So we got raid battles again, which is pretty damn cool. And I'm actually looking forward to that. Okay, so Meryl is a Terra Raid battle. The colors of these crystals correspond to the Terra type of a Terra Pokemon you'll encounter. Additionally, a sparkling light of pillar will be shooting into... Okay, so yeah, it really is like a Dynamax Raid. Because this Pokemon has a grass Terra type, the crystal... Okay, so green. You'll be able to choose Pokemon from your party or from your box. I can't remember if regular Dynamax Raid battles had that. Challenge Terra Pokemon has a time limit and allows you to continue attacking seamlessly without having to wait. Ooh, okay. A paid Nintendo Switch Online membership, that makes sense. That's actually pretty cool that there's no time limit. But that also makes it weird. Expand your options and co-op play by cheering. Okay, so we have cheering back. Attack and special attack, boost and defense, special defense, and healing. Cooperation is the key. Yep. You can use 3 kinds of cheers, a total of 3. Okay, so you get 3, a max of 3. I don't think there was a max in a Dynamax Raid, but it also barely worked. Victories can reward you with many useful items too, which makes sense. How to participate, work together with trainers. You can find... Ooh, there's requests. That's cool. That's going to be awesome. And then let me also pull this up, the multiplayer. Enjoy Pokemon with friends, the Union... So the Union Circle is back, which is pretty cool. Coordinate with your friends in grass victory. Take your favorite Pokemon. That's awesome that we get Pokemon in the overworld again walking with us. Hopefully they fix the time difference. Adventure by barreling through the open fields of the Paldea region. I want to race 3 people. I want to race 3 of y'all in this. So when you get a chance, when we get Scarlet involved, I want to race y'all. And spoiler alert, I will win. The oldest school in the Paldea. So apparently we messed up big time. We all, I think everybody and their mother probably thought that giant building was the Pokemon League, including me. I thought it too. I thought it was the Pokemon League, but it turns out that's a school. The school is based on that Sagrada de Familia, or La Sagrada de Familia. It's either got the law or it doesn't have the law. I forget off the top of my head, but it's a school. It's either called the Naranja Academy or the what was it called? Was it Yuva or Vua? Dang it! I've already forgotten what it said. I forget the name of it already, but I know it was something that had to be violet in Spanish or something like that. And this is what's great. The story unfolds the way we want it to, guys. Weave 3 grand stories into your adventures. You meet Pokemon you've never seen and unique characters. These titles have the hallmark Pokemon story of going to gyms and aiming to be a champion, but there is no set path, so you can go to whatever gym you want. That is awesome. Furthermore, there are two other grand stories besides your pursuit of becoming a champion, and many trials and tribulations await you in those stories as well. Please look forward to finding out what kind of... Okay, we can wait. Furthermore, you can freely go back and forth between all 3 stories, allowing your adventure to develop in the way you want it to. Some may want to reach the rank of champion and rush to the gyms, while others might want to adventure at their leisure, at times searching for Pokemon or meeting all sorts of people. Everybody can experience the game the way they want to. Right there, adventure at their leisure. Guys, straight up, this really is going to be the best game out there. The Paladio region has a Pokemon League and a special class of pro-rank Pokemon trainers who have achieved the champion rank. These trainers have grown with their Pokemon to be able to dazzle audiences with their skills in battle. There's a Steel-type trainer. This region already gets the best for me because Steel-types be the best, y'all. So there's got Pokemon gyms, and there's no set path. You can purposely seek out a stronger gym leader, or you can simply stop by a gym that happens to be located in a town you came across on your journey. This time, you get to plot your very own path along Victory Road. That is awesome! If you beat all 8 gyms spread across the region and collect the gym badge, you'll be able to take on a special test called the Champion Assessment. If you successfully pass the assessment, your strength will be acknowledged and you will be given the champion rank, making you an object of admiration for other trainers. Okay, I mean, we have to figure out what that is. I mean, the fact that the Ice-type gym is a hockey rink, that is sick. Or an ice rink, whichever one. And we'll get to Grusha in a minute here. Also, receive a special Pikachu as an early purchase bonus. It knows the move Fly, which you cannot normally learn. Its Terra type is Flying, which is... It takes approximately 1 to... Okay, so we know. 1 to 1.5 hours before you can access the mystery gift. So you can't get it for the first hour of the game, which is understandable. Look the way you want when you explore the Paladio. Arrange your looks and hairs. Yes! Yes! Now, please, bring back left-handed throwing. Let us throw the Pokeball with our left hands for the lefties in my Talonite family. Man, that would be awesome. Alright, and now we get into the characters, ladies and gentlemen. We got some brand new characters. First up, we got Penny. She's in the same grade as you. She has a bit of a shy personality, and for some reason, she doesn't seem to come to the academy very often. She's especially fond of her fluffy Eevee bag and always has it on her back. I mean, she also looks kind of... I mean, she looks, you know, decent for a character. And the silhouetted skirt is a interesting fashion design. But then again, I don't know fashion, so don't take my belief with that, because I have no idea. Next up is Jacques, your homeroom teacher, and he teaches biology. He's very knowledgeable about Pokemon biology and is the developer of the Pokedex app for the Rotom phone. He has a slightly airheaded side to him, and he sometimes loses himself in his research. Now, at first glance, this guy is me, in a sense of being airheaded, because I'm an airhead. I'm a Dumbo at times like that, and I don't care about saying it on camera, because I can lose myself in thought, and then before I know it, I'm, 3 steps behind or 4 steps ahead. I don't even know, but I can lose myself when I'm really focused, ladies and gentlemen. Next up is the aforementioned Grusha. He used to be a powerful gym snowboarder, but he is now the gym leader of the Glaciado Gym. Well, I just want to look that up real quick. Glaciado. Is that really what it... Yeah. Okay, so his city is named after icing? Glossy Okay, yeah. Makes sense. He's an ice type who has a Titan as his partner. He's usually cool-headed, but when battles get heated, he starts showing the emotions he usually keeps pushed down. Understandable for an Ice-type gym, and we're going to get to Satitan in a second there. Next up is Clavel. He acts as the director of the academy, and since you're a new student, he will teach you many things about your school. He can be strict, but he can also be kind, and he seems to be a friend of Professor Sada and Professor Turo. And essentially, I mean, the argument can be made that he is the Silene of this game, if you can put that comparison, in a sense of how Silene was defined as being really strict but has a soft side. So that could be something there. And then Arvin. Now this was a shocker that he's an upperclassman at the academy and is good at cooking and researching healthy recipes that can help Pokemon feel better. He will be asking you to help him out since he isn't good at Pokemon battles. And yet we're probably going to battle him. So it'll be interesting to see what he does in the context of the story. But I'm actually looking forward to meeting guys like that. Next up, let's get into the 3 brand new Pokemon, ladies and gentlemen. First up, Satitan, the Terra Whale Pokemon. It's an Ice-type 14... Damn, that's big. And it's heavy. It's 1,500 pounds. With the abilities Thick Fat and Slush Rush. And maybe a hidden ability, but we don't know what the hidden ability is yet. Strong muscles and thick blubber. Satitan need to have tough muscles to be able to support their immense bodies, and physical attacks using their bodies have incredible power. They also migrate around the snowy regions, protected by a thick layer of subcutaneous fat. Okay, so first off, this thing is going to be a physical attacker. You can already see it right now. It's a physical attacker. The horn on the upper jaw freezes the surroundings. A Satitan has 5 hard horns. Among them, the horn on the upper jaw is able to gather ice energy, making the surrounding temperature extremely low and freezing the area around the Pokemon. Okay, at first glance, Satitan, it looks strong, it looks cool. I might use it. We'll have to see. But Slush Rush will definitely be its primary ability. But maybe Thick Fat. What I think it was something. Again, I'm already thinking ahead. But this mon is going to be pretty good, and I can already see it being a physical attacker. Next up, this thing was so cute. The Paldean Wooper. And I don't usually react to cute stuff all that much, but damn, this thing got me. And the last one even got me worse, which is really, really shocking, to say the least. But Wooper gets a regional form. We get a regional Wooper. It's a poison fish Pokemon, poison ground, 24.3 pounds with poison point and water absorb, which is honestly pretty damn cool. They live on the land and cover their bodies with a poisonous film. In ancient times, Wooper lived underwater in the Paldea region, but it seems after losing in a struggle for territory, they began living in bogs on land. To keep from drying out while living on land, they began to cover their bodies with a poisonous film. Okay. So they live in a bog, which is understandable. I mean, I think they already lived in a bog normally, the regular one. And a powerful poisonous liquid emits from their tough gills. These Wooper's gills have hardened thanks to living on land for so long. Their bodies are heavy and they move slowly, but they can protect themselves by shooting powerful poisonous liquid from their gills. You may see poison Pokemon in areas where these Wooper live. Ooh! Okay! Okay! That is something that actually intrigues me. Could we see poison Pokemon in the overworld? And if that's the case, could that be the result of a Paldean Wooper? That is cool. And finally, guys, we got a puppy. We got a brand new puppy Pokemon. Like, oh my god, this thing is adorable. It's called Fido, the puppy Pokemon, pure fairy type, with own tempo as its ability. This Pokemon has a moist, smooth feeling to it. Its moist, smooth skin has elastic qualities and is both firm and soft at the same time. When these Pokemon become excited, they intimidate their opponents by puffing up their bodies to a... Oh my god, that's so adorable! Oh my god, that's adorable! And its breath contains useful yeast. Fido ferments things in its vicinity using the yeast in its breath. Said yeast is useful for cooking, so this Pokemon has been protected by people since long ago. Oh my god, this thing is adorable. It really freaking is, ladies and gentlemen. It is so cute! And again, I don't usually react to cute stuff like this. But, man, it got me. But, honestly, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's a really good representation of what these games are going to be, just from my reaction. Let me know your reactions in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you're new so we can get to the goal of 150, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for all your support over the last 2 years, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys with more Pokemon content. Thank you all once again, and let's go, Talonites.